CBS Sports.
And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back to Taylor on first down.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down now. It's Taylor, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
He was brought down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Come on.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
4-yard line.
Looking to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Their own 22-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 22.
And he'll drop here to throw.
Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Watson. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
The tackle made.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Watson's throw here complete to Waring. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Houston.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A handoff as they run the counter play. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown.
A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
Every time I play this kid,
so these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
We only played twice, but literally the first time I played him, I'm beating him 21-0, disconnect. Second time I played him, 21-10, disconnect. I mean 21-0, disconnect. Then both times he scores in the second game.
At their own 22-yard line.
Both times he scores.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
At the 46-yard line.
Jaden Daniels and Spencer Rattler with X Factor. He probably decreased because you ain't playing. You remember we got that shit on.
They'll set up to throw.
Check for
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
All right, check the
6-yard
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
I probably went through and changed that shit last second. All righty. So this is the premiere, episode 3, Real Talk.
On second down, it's Taylor, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
tackle. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and
they'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Not only just him being in the HBCU situation is going to make HBCU itself take it to another level. Now, let me ask you this. How important is that for
now a handoff here to his running back. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Do you think a hire like Deion Sanders going to Jackson State over Florida?
A handoff as they run the counter play. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
I'll tell you why. I think that you start getting these 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars to start deciding to go to these HBCUs. The money changes.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
Well, we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield and stand in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. The Colts send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
You know what I'm saying? They want to keep him, man. I don't know why, but that will happen when you wait.
So my thing is this: if they start keeping the kids into these black colleges, man, the black college world grows.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
7 yards, the pickup there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. But a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
The Texans first down.
Bigger schools and things. They didn't bring them guys in yet because they're not eligible to play yet. They won't be eligible for the fall. But look what they're doing in the spring and in the short season right now.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I mean, they got everything to sell you on it. Like, what can you sell?
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I got
first down, Texans.
That's caught out wide by Cooks. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
I didn't have to be.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half-step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
Watson's throw here taken in by Cooks. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 26.
Yo, this nigga is a butt baller. Oh my god. Like, I've never actually met a butt baller until like now. Like, I can't even say these are good decisions.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 18-yard line.
Oh my god, bro. Could you be any more basic?
2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag.
They are all in their second season right now, man. How do you feel about that Cardinals team and the first quarter of the season?
Oh man, I feel
And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start.
ask for a better drive.
Out of the gun, Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover.
Weak ass fucking offense, bro.
The football back.
Like you said, the first draft, maybe we drafted 2 stars, man, max.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
A little bit easier to get an X-Factor on that snap. I haven't got the upgrades from him.
And you've been having dog games with the running back and not a breakout yet, huh?
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming down. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs. Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Real grab right now. And his team is flying high still. Putting up huge numbers on guys right now, me included. And they looking like they the cream of the crop right now.
Back to throw now on first down. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range down at the 27-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Right now. So with that being said, how do you feel about what the Raiders have done in this short season lead so far?
They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 now from the 27th.
Get rid of some pieces. He ain't blew up his team like everybody else, but he did get rid of some players. But some players that he ain't comfortable with playing with. Not like a slow running back. But still the Raiders.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
Trevor Lawrence opened up. I know what he did with that running back. But the moment Trevor Lawrence opened up, because he came out on X Factor, so he got the X Factor quarterback. This guy was throwing, he was throwing 6 picks a game damn near for the first like 5 weeks, and it looked bad over there. Now, I will say Michael Carter and that run game is the reason why that passing game is so dominant right now. But down the stretch in the playoffs, he's flowing the ball around. I know
a play action fake. They'll look to throw. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
A 44-yard attempt.
Or do you think the run game was so strong with him that he threw the ball off?
And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front of the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And when you in a league where you don't have those abilities, you have there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the difference with Trevor Lawrence developing and growing up. The moment he unlocked, he was able to get him to that 90 overall. When he got him to that 90 overall, he was able to unlock him.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Now back to throw. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
We know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Again, it'll be Taylor.
And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
We'll come back to the report what happened to the Cowboys.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. That was an intriguing call. You got a chip shot field goal. Tight game. Why not just take the 3?
I know that not all the old rules apply in today's NFL. And in fact, I'd love to have an analytics coach here with us right now to say why that was probably a good play. I don't know if the analytics coach would have said that. That seemed like a bad play. Take the points there and move on.
And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
My player from the hood, 155. Michael Carter, 154. Journey Brown. Our Hay rookie story on Journey Brown is going to be unbelievable. The Lions drafted Journey Brown before overall pick in this year's draft.
And he'll give it here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
I mean, he was the MVP last year. He's going to be the MVP again with these type of numbers right now. 213.9 yards a game. 154 carries.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
PI in the red zone with no time. He kicks a field goal. Wow, who you playing? Who you play? That's the Dolphins coach.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From the 50, it's Watson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to
But this nigga's throwing me pickaties, bro.
First down Texans. Watson hook it up with Cooks.
Last night and got the dub on a bad coaching call by the Ravens going for it on 4th and 2, running the same play he ran 3 times in the game. That wasn't successful. Pick, Lamar, pick, and Brady does his thing. Throws the ball late, couple of late drives.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Running back right now, bro. 560 yards, 7.4 yards a catch, bro.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
And he's on his way to that right now. Under 30 catches left for that.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brand, the perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion or would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Watson on third down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all
This nigga is the biggest butt baller in the world, bro.
Around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They go to players that can't really play with them. Amari Cooper has been a name up in these stats. The two seasons straight right now, man. So shout out to D West over there playing with his favorite team, the Cowboys, America's favorite team.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on fourth down.
Adam Thielen over there for the Rams. Bullshit. Chris Godwin.
Here we go on fourth down.
Chris Godwin, 39 catches.
Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have retaken the lead.
I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Taylor.
I want to know who's taking all the passes right now. It looks like it's Dylan.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Again, it's Taylor. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Then you get to the safety, Devin White. Just made the trade for Devin White. Is Devin White a dream, man? I thought he was over there with the
They run with Taylor. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Why are we not?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I seen him on offense, and I'm seeing him as a top player on defense. What's going on over there in New England, bro?
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
He got Gilmore over there. He got Lattimore over there.
Here's Taylor.
I keep trying to tell people, y'all can look at Rock.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And
he'll give it here to his running back. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Even though your team on 99, his team
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
The biggest problem is just your 99 better than my 99 because you pick it in the top 10 every year.
Right. So, ain't no different when I build my team up and I'm playing with all rookies on the field or first-year players, and I'm on the field, yeah, I might be better than you, and anybody...
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Against mine, and you got a team that look like
eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play you would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point good by Catanzaro, and it's now 17-14. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away.
Gotta give him some love right now. So we look at the Patriots.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Gilmore is the X factor. J.C. Jackson is the star, a strong corner, and then Jonathan Jones is the speed corner. We know what Winovich can do. We probably got him at D tackle. I would. And then you pick some young pieces around.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, helping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
I keep trying to tell people that. Look at it that way. Like you can't really separate the
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
That got those type of players.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough 1st downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Buying time to us, and a big loss here as he's taken down. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. If they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Right now, let's see what happens as we keep going. My bad, I need to come out of here. I want to go back to NFL stats right now, so we're stuck on defense. And we can stop.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Playing with Isaiah.
Flushed out right.
See the best.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Room to run past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. 1st and 10, Taylor now. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
6'4", 215.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 19-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I played against this guy, man.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts, they add on to the goal, and now they're going to fake it.
He remind me of
and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
I hate that nigga.
Oh, my God.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away.
Oh, it's Sean Taylor?
Yes. This will make it into the end zone.
Yes, he played just like Sean Taylor, bro.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
He played just like Sean Taylor right now. All right, so let's see who leads the sack. And my guess, I was ready to say, now outside of Carlos Basham, he's going to have him lined up on Joe Jones, too.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, Watson. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On first down, Watson. He gets this to Coulter complete. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
If I'd asked 17 other people in the league that question, they'd be like, it's mad.
On first down, Taylor.
They would not say what you sound like.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
He wasn't ready for John. He ain't ready for John Ross.
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline...